Hi everyone, Caroline here. So today I want to share an observation that I have made about how spiritual communities are forming or how they are not forming, if you know what I mean. you know, Last year I had put out information about my desire to start a spiritual community because I just wanted people to come together to utilize the tools that they have. And I was also thinking for myself that I have, a lot of information that was coming from higher places, and I wanted to find a way to be able to impact a small group or to work within a group or to have people bring in their tools and their wisdom and see what we could do together to make our lives better and essentially or effectively make the outer world better, because of course change always starts from within. You can't go out there putting out things and your own life is kind of you know what I mean. And that is another thing that people usually, some people like to do. You get information, you've not embodied the information, and then you're trying to put it out there. And then what does that even mean? It basically means zero, because you can't really give what you don't have. And that's even an old model where, people go out there and do things just because they had it from someone else, or because, they learned it from somewhere, because it's intellectual wisdom. It's not wisdom coming from your soul. But in this new now, it's the soul information that carries that frequency that can effectively change and impact others. You definitely gotta embody your source, your wisdom, your soul, your human entity, your body consciousness, your higher mind. You gotta embody it, and everything has to be aligned as one. And so when you speak or when you do something on the higher realms, it will affect a lot of people. We are not going to be operating anymore. And I'm sure many of us understand this. We are not going to be operating the way the old is operating. And even if it seemingly appears that people are operating using the old principles, I'm telling you, it's not going to catch for so long. It's all going to disintegrate because that type of energy is no longer supported. True source, true soul energy. This is what's going forward, and that's what's going to change people. And as long as people are not really embodied, we're still going to be stuck in this loop and this spiral that will be unending. And the more of us embody this truth and are channeling from source, from truth in our authentic energy without necessarily copying other people, unless maybe you came together to activate one another and therefore you might have the same information or whatever. If it's not coming from your spirit, man, it's not going to happen. And we're still going to be stuck in the loop. And we don't want that. We want to evolve, right? So, anyway, I wanted this kind of spiritual community. And I did meet some amazing souls, but unfortunately, I never just got to bringing things together because my own life was falling apart, honestly, on some level, because I had so many family problems. My family was falling apart, not because I didn't know what was going on. It had been shown to me, but in the dream specifically, I probably share it at some point. I was told not to save them. You know what I mean? Don't save them. Don't save anybody. And this thing was, I mean, it was just like illness upon illness and hospitalizations for various members of my family. And it was just, I mean, I could see where these things were coming from, but there's nothing I could do. I had, I tried to support as much as possible, but I couldn't really, I couldn't really do anything for them because I had been instructed. I'd even seen in the dream that I was not to do it, and consequences of me doing it versus not doing it. You know what I mean? So it's still an ongoing thing, but it's so much better. And we've evolved so much, and everybody is just in a different space as a result of those happenings. So that's the reason why, anyway, I haven't been even on online for a while, because it's just been back to back to back to back of like serious family medical issues. I mean, it's just crazy the way things happen out here. Anyway, it has taught me a lot, and that's the reason I'm making this video. The thing is, the spiritual community that I thought that I had, maybe you'll notice it, or you've noticed it in your own life. The spiritual community that I was expecting was one where, all these spiritual beings that I interact with on the daily, these, crystal lovers, people who are into different kinds of high evolution things would come together. But that's not how it happened. I have noticed and observed that the spiritual community that I was drawing to myself were people that were not with me on the same thought process or pattern. I'm telling you, in the last several months, the way I was expecting things to happen and the gatherings of people that I was expecting to have around me have not been the so-called spiritual people that I expected. People from the what I thought or considered 3D, which I can't even talk about 3D in that sense anymore because I realized that you are the light and I am the light, and we are the ones who are drawing people to us from anywhere to help us do the work that we're here to do. Spiritual people could not have helped me because these matters that I was dealing with were matters of 3D, cash money, hard cash money, huge funds, huge organization that required skills that most of the spiritual people that I know obviously don't have, other than maybe, working their tools on certain levels. But I'm grateful for that also because I know the spiritual energies around that hold me together in terms of my spiritual community, the people that I'm drawn to, the people who are drawn to me, they support this energy. But in terms of the physical thing, people from different organizations, my running group, people who don't even talk to me in real life like that, but we just run together side by side, people who came through for me, individuals that, I mean, from other people's friends who are supporting me and my family. I mean, the people from the church. I mean, okay, I need to stop thinking about that in the religious sense anyway. But, people from that kind of mindset who are still stuck in that, which is good because they're really, wanting to evolve. It's just that they are caught up in certain belief systems. And I'm not judging anybody. I'm just trying to tell you, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you can get me, you'll get me. So all these people from different 3D, from the 3D world, who are able to organize things and support internationally and nationally, and from all these 3D boxes and organizations, and oh, this is the community. This is the community that came through for me and that has been there for me and has held me and held our family together like for a long, long time. You know what I mean? Since all these sicknesses and diseases happen, strangers, odd people, and they're not even close family members. Believe me, not relatives. I don't know if anybody knows the story of the Good Samaritan. All this, the family members, the close people, the priest and whatnot, they just passed by a dying person. And then this Good Samaritan, who had no connection or no relation to the sick person, is the one who really came through, took the person to the hospital or whatever. I can't even remember those things these days. But anyway, there's that kind of story. So this is the same thing that happened to me. Odd people, not close family members. No, none of them are showing any care or concern, but odd people came to fill this gap, and they stood strong and they did more than I could ever ask or imagine, more than my family could ever ask or imagine. I'm telling you, we have to open our eyes. The help that is coming to us is going to come from unexpected places, unexpected people, and that's the spiritual community. This is what I'm trying to say. It will grow organically. You won't have to force anyone. You won't have, I mean, these people come from the woodworks. You know what I mean? The people that you draw to yourself, who are coming to your light, because that is the role they were there to play in your life, or the significant role they were there to play in your life, will come from wherever. So it might be a spiritual community, and we do come together, of course, and we will always come together as spiritual people to help one another. But what I'm noticing is our roles are very specific. Our roles are not, I'm beginning to see, while we come together for wisdom as spiritual people, everyone has been placed where they have been placed for a specific reason. You're not where you are by accident. You're there to influence people. You're here to influence and to radiate your light where you are. That's where you're going to make the impact. So in a way, we are not coming together, because I also observe that a lot of people are crying out there for spiritual communities, and the spiritual communities that try to come together that I know of, many of them fell apart. And I'm beginning to think that we are not here to congregate. We are here to go out into the world and do what we need to do and influence people around us. And we are always going to be supported. we're always going to be supported. So don't sit there and think, oh my gosh, I'm waiting for this spiritual person. I'm waiting for this spiritual person. The reason you've been working with your spiritual tools to evolve up to this point is for you to be ready for moments. I'm telling you, we are supported in ways that are just unbelievable. We are supported in ways that are just unbelievable. You'll never know who's coming through for you at that particular time. But you gotta be there as that spiritual being radiating your life, and these people will come. I've just sat there in wonder, like as days went by, as where are the spiritual people that I know in my life? They all fell away. I wasn't hearing from anybody at all. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking, you know, what happened to these people? But in the meantime, all these strangers, quote, quote, are coming through to support and help and offer themselves. And it's just been an amazing thing to observe. And I just want everybody to just be aware of how things are going to fall in place for you, and it's going to come from the most unexpected place. Just keep your eyes lifted up. Don't think it's that person, or don't kind of try to organize it such that it's that spiritual person, or oh, I'm going to call this spiritual person, or no, no, no. These spiritual persons are not coming because they have other things to do. You now have to embody yourself and be in your truth. Otherwise, these people are not going to come. I'm telling you, these people come to the light. They come to your light. They will come to your light. Nothing that we've ever done is in vain. Everything that we've put in ourselves is so organized that you will be so supported. You'll just sit there and laugh. it's just, uh, it's just amazing how these things are happening. So, if you're already in a spiritual community, what are you noticing? Are you noticing that people are coming together, regurgitating stuff, spiraling in the group? How are the dynamics within the group? And if you are looking for a spiritual community, what have you noticed? If you've been actively looking, that is, what have you noticed? Have you noticed spiritual people coming toward you, or conscious people rather? Or have you noticed the type of things that I'm noticing? Let me know in the comment section, and stay aware, keep your eyes open, and just let things organically be. Do not say no to the type of help that is coming your way, because things are happening in a new way. It's a brand new day. I love you guys. Bye.